Hello my dear students, welcome to class 10th. Myself Naveen Uttanagatti, lecturer in biology, working from study. In this session, I am going to continue the chapter life processes, the topic nutrition. So in previous class, we have completed in nutrition types of nutrition. In that, different types of nutrition in different organisms. So in this session, I am going to continue. The nutrition is a type which called holozoic. The holozoic type of nutrition and the heterotrophic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition generally we have observed in amoeba. This is an organism. Amoeba is a unicellular organism. A single cellular organism which consists all the cell organs inside the body which are helps to make a different metabolism functions under amoeba. In amoeba, why we are called as it is a holozoic nutrition? The nutrition which can take or ingest the food materials inside the body and digest inside the body itself to remove the waste materials from the body to out. So this type of mechanism is such case in a holozoic nutrition. Example, amoeba. So amoeba followed by 5 steps to complete its nutrition process. Those are: one is ingestion, and the second one is digestion, and the third one is absorption, and the fourth one is assimilation, and the last one or fifth one is digestion, or also called as elimination. So these all 5 steps are including under holozoic nutrition in amoeba. So amoeba generally is a unicellular organism which consists of different types of cell organelles. The main important cell organelle in this is called food vacuole. Why? Because the nutrition, all the processes are takes place by this organelle in amoeba. So it's a very important portion which under holozoic nutrition in amoeba. So food vacuole takes place a main role in amoeba to complete the digestion process. The first step in holozoic nutrition is ingestion. The process in which the food materials are intake of food materials inside the amoeba is simply called ingestion. The second step, digestion. After intake of food materials, these food materials are the large complex substances which break down into smaller substances, is simply called digestion process. And after digesting these large complex substances into smaller substances, those food substances after digestion can absorb by the body of amoeba is simply called absorption. So here only the meaning is absorption, means to absorb the digested food materials inside. And assimilation. These digestive food materials absorb to the body, each and every cell which consists of these food materials to be utilized by the body. Simply I can write here utilizes or utilization of the food materials by the amoeba is simply called assimilation. And next, adhesion, elimination of waste or waste materials from the body of amoeba is simply called adhesion. So these all 5 steps are followed by amoeba in holozoic nutrition. I'll show you in the diagrammatic form. So how amoeba is maintain all these steps under nutrition. Amoeba consists the outer body structures, which this portion is called as pseudopodia. The pseudopodia are the locomotive particles which can help to collect the food materials from one place to another place. The food material is a food material. The food materials which can take or ingest or intake with the help of pseudopodia. And the first step is called ingestion. In ingestion, the first step, in first step in ingestion process, pseudopodia, amoeba consists a large structure which is called pseudopodia. With the help of pseudopodia, the food materials are intake into the body of amoeba is simply called ingestion. And the second step, I said already, the food vacuole is an important place. The food materials, these are the food materials. This is the second step. The food materials which enter inside the amoeba, absorbed by the food vacuole, some enzymes are secreted by the amoeba. The enzymes which helps to break down the food particles. I said already, the large substances which break down into smaller substances. This process is the second step under digestion. And followed by the third step, the food vacuole, which absorbs all the food particles inside the body of amoeba. This step which is called as third one, absorption. In absorption, the digestive food materials which can absorb inside all the cell. This is a single cell. The inside all organelles are which spread the food materials inside the body by the third step, absorption. And next, here I am showing the fourth step, amoeba which consists contractile vacuole, plasma lemma and some other materials inside the body. All the organs in the body of amoeba which can utilize the food materials after absorption. I repeat, after absorption, whatever the food particles are present in the food vacuole which can spread into the body to utilize by total all organelles inside the amoeba. So finally, the amoeba which can utilize all the food materials for the growth, repair, for energy, etc. I am right here for growth, for repair of the body particles and other metabolic activities which are takes place by giving energy simply by the step. The fourth one after followed by the absorption is called assimilation. After assimilation, the last step in amoeba which can eject the food materials. These food materials, we cannot call food materials, these are undigested food particles. The undigested food particles which can remove from the body which is not useful to them. This process is called digestion or elimination. This is the last step which followed by amoeba in Holozoic nutrition. So these are the simply 5 steps in the amoeba how to follow the Holozoic nutrition, and the same thing which followed in human beings and other organisms too. So I will show you in human beings how the same Holozoic nutrition which is followed. Human beings are also followed this type of nutrition. So in this, compared to unicellular organisms, human beings are multicellular organisms. These multicellular organisms are showing complexity in this nutrition process. Complexity in the sense, human beings are maintaining a separate system which called as a digestive system for the nutrition. This digestive system, which followed by 2 main steps, consists of alimentary canal and the second thing is accessory glands. Digestive system which follow alimentary canal and accessory glands. Alimentary canal which consists mouth or buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus are also called as a food pipe, and fourth one stomach, and fifth one small intestine, and next large intestine, and rectum, the last one anus. So these all structures are present under alimentary canal or food pipe. Along with accessory glands, the first accessory gland is a salivary glands, and the second one gastric glands, and the third one liver, and fourth one pancreas. These all are the accessory glands which separates the enzymes. These enzymes are helped to digest the food particles by these structures inside the body of the digestive system. Generally, the human beings which consist general diagram I am showing to you. The mouth or buccal cavity which consists of salivary glands, followed by the step pharynx here, and followed by the esophagus, the food pipe. Esophagus is continuous with stomach, and the stomach is continuous with small intestine, and before the small intestine here, the large gland which is called liver, and also it is attached with the pancreas. So these are a complete structure of alimentary canal along with accessory glands are present in the human being digestive system. And how to follow the processes under digestive system, the processes and all in these two, glands and canal. So in the next session we will continue. Thank you children. Have a nice day.